Hi, this is Michael Uslan. You're watching Batman on film.
Thanks again to the great Mr. Michael Uslan for that fantastic and awesome intro that he dropped for Batman on film. Appreciate that, Thanks. Mr. U. And I hope the Stan Lee tribute that Mr. Uslan was part of last night out in Hollywood came off fantastic. I'm sure it did. So I know he was very excited for that. He even posted. He posted. I hope some BOFers were able to go. If I could have scrounged up a few nickels and got a flight out to L.A., I would have tried to attend. So anyway, and hey now, welcome to episode number 40 of the Batman on Film vlog. I am the founder and editor-in-chief of Batman on Film, Bill Jett Ramey, and I am as happy as I've been, Rick, in a long time, because I'm back in my wheelhouse, son. Look, I'm Batmaned out. I got my Batman sunglasses on. I'm partying. I got my Batman. I wore my Batman, one of my Batman Hawaiian shirts. So yeah.
Well, and I think that shirt has a double meaning also, because it's summery. And we're getting back.
I didn't even think about that. So,
we're getting back to summertime.
Yeah.
What a nice segue. So
go ahead.
We vlogged yesterday while we were vlogging. So everybody knows we had 3 topics we were discussing on yesterday's vlog. We get to Matt Reeves' number 3 topic because we're just going to chat. I look down at my phone. My buddy Rich texts me is it Hollywood Reporter or Variety? Make sure. Hollywood Reporter sends me the link to the Matt Reeves quotes. So we put that up. We want everybody to see that because it was cool to have that basically break live as live as we can get here. Then last night, a whole bunch of other stuff comes out after the information from his interview.
Yes. And
so let's talk about.
Okay. So yeah.
Well, what do you want to talk about first? Let's talk about that summer shirt. Why is summer significant, Bill?
Excuse me. Because as I have been lobbying for, and I'm not going to take credit, but you know, whatever. Batman film is going to drop in theaters back in the summer again, June 25th, 2021.
June 25th, 2021. That's an official release date.
So basically the same weekend we got the original Batman 89, Batman Returns, Batman and Robin, Batman Forever, and even Batman Begins. Batman Begins was, I think it was on the 18th, but close enough.
Right.
So Batman's back in the summer. I'm very happy about that, and lots of cool stuff to talk about.
If they think about it, so next year around that same time, we're going to get Wonder Woman 84.
Next year,
right?
Yes.
Next year, 2020, right?
20, yes.
And then 2021, we'll get the Batman.
Oh yeah, and you're going to get the new Suicide Squad movie too in August.
I want to get to that in a moment.
Yeah.
So just for me as a fan of pop culture, okay, I have Shazam in April.
Yes.
I have Star Wars Episode 9 in December. We have the Joker film, and then next year we have Wonder Woman.
Yes, Joker's in October.
Yeah, and then we have Wonder Woman next year, and then we have what else is? I guess Birds of Prey is out. When is the release date for Birds of Prey? I'm going blank on that one.
Birds of Prey is in February of 2020.
Okay,
right,
so then
2021. So
okay, perfect. So then we roll into 2021. We get Birds of Prey and the Batman, and then potentially another Star Wars movie as well. This is like it's a great time to be alive, brother.
And there's an animated. And hey, I'm all for this. It's an animated DC film. It's called Super Pets. It's going to be, like Crypto and Ace the Bat Hound and all that. Hey, knock it out.
Yeah. And are they doing Batman Beyond? Is that official?
Nah, it's not official. That was a rumor. That was reported yesterday that Warner Brothers, and this is another thing. I'm all for this too. Doing a computer animated Batman Beyond film.
Right.
Probably they were inspired by Into the Spider-Verse, which you've been raving about. So hey, and that Batman Beyond fits like the the CGI computer animated type films. I mean, like a glove. So looking forward.
Right.
Hopefully that comes to fruition, because I think that would be really cool as well. So it was a lot of news yesterday. I mean, I didn't even post the James Gunn directing the new Suicide Squad movie till this morning, because I mean I was literally doing stuff all day, posting on Batman on Film, and it just dropped, out of the sky, and boom, there's lots to talk about.
Your coughs are contagious.
Sorry.
So much stuff, and then let's also insert. There was an official announcement yesterday too.
Yeah,
that's what I consider it.
Okay. Yeah.
You want to talk about that here? Can I read it?
Yes.
Let me just read it real quick. Hopefully I don't have to take too long to pull it up here. Why don't you hum a tune or something to kill time here? Da 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 da. Come on, load up. All right, so it was a tweet from Ben Affleck, and it was okay. First of all, Deadline Hollywood reported the Batman to fly in summer 2021. Ben Affleck passes the torch to the next generation of Bruce Wayne. Okay, that's the actual title of the tweet that Deadline Hollywood tweeted. Ben Affleck quoted that tweet, retweeted it, and he put, "Excited for the Batman in summer of 2021 and to see Matt Reeves' vision come to life." So as he's endorsing the fact that he's going to obviously see it as a fan. And I think that's a very classy tweet. And that is, a lot of you guys wanted an official announcement. Some ways I did as well, just to put all this to bed. That's it. That's it right there.
Yeah.
That is an official announcement. Especially when you put in context that he shared a tweet saying that he passes the torch to someone else.
Yeah.
Like there's no ambiguity there.
No, and I haven't really actively looked, but I've been told there are people dismissing this as, I don't want to say fake news, but are they holding out hope that he's really going to come? He's going to play Batman now. I mean, if they were just reading his tweet, that's fine. Maybe think that's a little cryptic. You need to scroll down and look at what he's retweeting. He's passing the torch. He's not in it. He's not doing it. He's gone. Yeah.
So which go.
Just to note, he is a producer on this film, and probably more in name only type of thing. Yeah. But still, he's not. He's still involved in some capacity, I'm sure. And look, I take no joy in this. I wish things had been different. I wish instead of BVS, Batman v Superman, that they had made a sequel to Man of Steel, a true Superman sequel, and then made a solo Batman film, a rebooted Batman with Ben Affleck, and things may have turned out a lot different.
Because no matter what our individual opinions of B versus S is, and I'm not even going to talk about Justice League, and I could even reference Suicide Squad, because the stuff that Ben Affleck was in Suicide Squad was really cool, and the post-credit scene was cool, but he had the potential to be a really, really good Batman for the ages. He does a fine job in B versus S, and he's a beast. So, unfortunately, that was all wasted on a film that didn't quite work. Obviously, we have to talk that to death, but so
it was just,
I wish him well. And it sucks, as I know, just based on how he's talked about this in the past, that I think he really did hope that his Batman was going to be in films that were going to be akin to the Nolan trilogy, not the same style of movie, but appreciated the same, and I think that he's probably, I go back to that interview with Ian Cavill after the bad reviews started coming in for BVS and the box office drops. Remember, he's just sitting there. Maybe it became 1,000 memes, but you could just tell he was like, man, this is not the shit I signed up for. It's not what I wanted my Batman to be.
Could be. Yeah,
so that's a bummer, because I know he wanted to be a great Batman and a great Batman movie.
Sure. I mean, and I
anyway.
Look, I've advocated. I thought that there needed to be a change. It needed to be another Batman. It needed to be not only a different actor, but a different Batman. Affleck's not Affleck himself. Okay, let me be clear, but the depiction of Batman in BVS turned people off. It turned audiences off. It turned me off as a fan. And you go back and look at Batman on Film before BVS came out and check out some of the old podcasts. Hey, I was on board and championed that film and did what I could to beat the drum for it. So I don't find any solace or gratification in him and even saying "I told you so." Not at all. Because I wish, as I said, I wish things had been different. I wish he had a solo film from the get-go, and things again might have turned out differently. But yeah, it's just we need something different and fresh, a different take on the character, and I'm extremely excited for that to happen. And the next 2.5 years are going to be fun on Batman.
They're going to be. It's going to be so much fun, dude. We're going to be able to follow the casting, the costumes, the car.
Look, I put up a countdown this morning. First time in damn near a decade, probably since 2010 or 11. I put a countdown on Batman on Film's front page for a standalone solo Batman film. That's a long time.
Yeah, man.
And I'll tell you another thing. And don't tell me people aren't excited for Batman. Batman on Film traffic yesterday was the highest it's been in a long time.
That's awesome.
A long time. So it tells me people want Batman on film. Batman is not, it's not the old way of doing things. Audiences, you give them a good Batman, they're going to come out and see it.
Yeah, they will.
And probably maybe speaks to the fact it's a Batman film. It's not Batman and Superman. It's not Justice League. It's Batman in his world, which people love. I mean, it's just, that's the bottom line.
I love everything Matt Reeves has said about this film, his vision for it. Look, we don't. At the end of the day, I don't know. This thing might not work and might not be good. I certainly hope that doesn't happen. It could, but I just have a lot of optimism, and that's important.
I'm excited. I'm happy, and I think, did we even hit on once that news broke? Did we even hit on? Well, we did. We hit on what he said yesterday in the thing, but
yeah, I read it.
Yeah, we read that. So yeah, we got a release date, June 25th. I'm already thinking about where in the hell I'm going to have this watch party.
Well, look, I'm going to raise my glass to Affleck. Thanks for contributing to the legacy, brother, and I hope you get well. And I want him to go be an all-star director again.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, go do it.
Absolutely.
He's a very talented guy.
Okay, so yes, I'm in my mind. I'm so excited. I'm losing my train of thought. All right, so
yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, Suicide Squad.
So
that's going to be that's interesting as well because it is. They're just kind of rebooting the thing completely.
Okay, so I'm trying to get my head wrapped around this. It's obvious the direction that they're going in, they being Warner Brothers DC. And it's a reboot. Yeah. Is it a full-on reboot? Is it tweaking things here and there? Is there going to be...
What's the word that the Hollywood Reporter used? It's relaunching?
Relaunching.
This franchise?
So is this...
with a new cast and new actors?
Is Birds of Prey Harley Quinn James Gunn's Harley Quinn as well? Or is that...
she won't be in Suicide Squad. That character won't be in Suicide Squad.
Okay. So I didn't know if he was doing anything with that storyline at all.
It's apparently it's completely different. This is brand new.
Brand new. So Will Smith's probably not going to be in it either.
I would say that's probably the case. Yes.
Yeah.
So because it's pretty clear.
It
said a new cast, with new actors, and new characters. So a lot to choose from. And I mean, I love the premise of Suicide Squad. These villains have to go out and become heroes, because they have a bounty on their head and whatnot. It's a great. I was excited for Suicide Squad when it came out, and I thought, half that film was good. The cast made that film really good, but we're going to get another cast. So yeah, this will be exciting.
The cast was, the first 45 minutes of that movie is really good, man.
There's some good stuff in that. And there's
for me.
It's not to review Suicide Squad again, but the Enchantress, the main villain, the last half of the film kind of that's where it went off the rails. But
well, somebody put up the scene with Deadshot and Batman where his little girl steps in between. That's a really cool scene. I like that scene a lot. There's a lot of cool stuff in that movie.
Yeah. So James Gunn, they said James Gunn, who directed the 2 Guardians of the Galaxy movies, going to bring his sensibilities to this new version of the Suicide Squad, and may see, if you want to know what that means, watch Guardians of the Galaxy, because he's going to that's what we're talking about. Directors putting their stamp and be on these films and being the creative force behind them, and which which is Patty Jenkins, Rick, is echoing that the same thing that Toby Emmerich said, that they're going to be director driven. They're not going to focus on the shared universe, and they're going to be essentially their own creative things.
Right. Yeah. And I love everything she's saying. I love the way she's describing 84. I love how she's referencing bringing Steve Trevor back. I love how she is talking about her 3rd film being probably a contemporary movie. I feel like she's got a vision for a trilogy here, perhaps. It's great. And the fact that she is coming out and saying, look, I'm not interested in us getting a Justice League 2 anytime soon. Let's let these characters breathe. Now, all this news is coming out on top of those comments. You can see the narrative that is building and the vision of the studio. It's exactly what you and I have wanted, and it's exactly what a lot of people on BOF have also wanted, and I think it's just going to be the best thing for everybody at the end of the day. There's not to say, look, Zack Snyder has a lot of fans, a lot of people passionate fans of those films, and that's great. But we're turning the page, and that's a good thing. Speaking of which is a great song, and Metallica did a great job covering it. So
Bob Seger. Yes.
So talk about a director's vision too. When I watched the teaser for Birds of Prey, that's also that's what I get from that teaser as well. We haven't even really talked about that. What did you think of that teaser?
I didn't think anything. I didn't think anything was wrong with it. It got a bunch of criticism for
what
being cheap.
You mean online?
Yeah, yes.
That it looked cheap and chintzy, and people don't get that that's not footage from the movie. They're just doing something fun and quirky just to kind of give you a vibe.
It introduced the characters, but there's still a lot left to see, because you really didn't get a clear look at anybody except really Harley. And that's who they're going to sell the film on, is Margot Robbie and Harley Quinn.
And she looked great.
Yeah, and different. It was a different,
little different.
Different costuming from Suicide Squad, and I'm excited for that.
Because she is that Harley Quinn.
Yes. And
she is not.
Yes. At the same time.
Right.
And I completely understand that.
It's like Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman is somewhere in Batman Forever, but she's not.
Yes. Really. It's look.
That's the game that we're playing here.
I wrote on Batman on Film. I think what you're going to see is that, especially when you have characters like Momoa's Aquaman, and you have Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, and of course Harley Quinn with Margot Robbie. Really, those are the only 3 that are really coming back from those films, as far as I know. And you go see these films. Say for Birds of Prey, for example, you go see it. It's in Gotham City, and somewhere, the
Batman's out there.
The BVS /
dog collar
Justice League,
says Bruce.
Which I'm not reading anything into. I think it's just to get us to talk about it, get fans worked up. But he exists out there.
Right.
He may be, Batman may be mentioned, but that's about it.
Another Batman Forever reference. They must be halfway to Metropolis by now.
Or
Superman's out there, sure.
Superman works alone. Superman is out in that world somewhere, but we're not going to see. They're not setting. Look. They're not setting up things.
Right.
And really, the only reason you need these overt cameos, these tag scenes, post-credit scenes, whatever you want to call them, codas, is if you're building to some sort of shared universe, I mean, I'm talking a complete shared universe, a la the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But and they're not heading toward a team up film, so there's no reason to have that. And you can have, look, I'm perfectly fine with a few winks and nods, like, you know, like we just said, the circus is halfway to Metropolis or whatever. But I don't want to be beat over the head with the continuity and shared universe bat.
Well, that's not what they're doing anyway.
Exactly.
So Birds of Prey, I think, looks, it's very, I love the little teaser. It's very stylized, and it reminds me of kind of has that Todd Phillips Joker teaser feel to it. A little bit,
yeah.
Little art house.
Yeah.
You know.
I wish I had the quote from. Well, we talked about it yesterday, but you know, Matt Reeves said it perfectly. He said, you know, Aquaman is Aquaman, and Birds of Prey. He says Harley Quinn, but probably referencing Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey is Birds of Prey, which is very different from Todd Phillips Joker, which is going to be very different from his Batman movie. So I think if you want to if you want to go into these movies and you know, I don't think with Joker, but you know, the ones with pre-established characters, if you go in and if you want to, in your mind, you want to know, okay, they're out there somewhere in the periphery, that's fine. On the other hand, folks can come in and who don't care about that or even know anything about that, i.e. the general audience, and they will have, you know, it's just a movie. It's just one movie with telling one story. It's not an episode in an extended television show.
Aquaman is going to be very different from the Todd Phillips Joker movie, and that's going to be different from Shazam and Harley Quinn. Warner's believes they don't have to try and develop a giant slate that has to have all the plans for how it's going to connect. What they need to try to do is make good movies with these characters. That's the exact quote.
Amen. Hallelujah. Whatever.
All right.
Whatever. Yeah.
So we have a release date. We have a release date.
Yeah,
we have an official announcement from Affleck.
Yeah.
That he's out, and we know that the ball is about to get rolling. Man. They're casting. Look, they're moving forward.
You saw last week on Vlog 38, and I even wrote the last couple weeks. I was feeling really good about this Matt Reeves Batman film. I just felt from whispers and all kinds of things something was about to happen. I just felt it, you know. I mean, I wrote, "Stay tuned to Batman on Film. Stay tuned." Not that I knew anything. I just, you know, combined with a few whispers and just, you know, 20 years of doing this, you know. And then yesterday, it all hit. Got a release date, and now the ball, if it was just, you know, barely moving, that thing is starting to go.
Yeah.
And we got a two and a half year run, so enjoy it. It'll go by like, you know, boom, like that. It will.
Right.
Because look,
especially with all these things that are sandwiching it.
You remember how we could not
leading it to it.
We couldn't wait to see The Dark Knight, and it was like that year and a half build up from, you know, they announced it in 2006, and it came out in 2008, and there was just you know, steady build up to the movie, and we thought it was going to, you know, when is it going to get here? Well, that's 11 years ago.
Right.
It's 11 years ago.
Right.
So enjoy all this. I am.
I think I feel so good about DC properties right now. Feels good. All right.
It's the best I've
Anything else?
in a long time. That's it. That's all I got. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
We plugged the Shazam watch party yesterday. That is Saturday, April 6th in Austin, Texas. Hook 'em horns. More details of that.
Alamo Draft House, South Lamar. Details are on the front page of Batman on Film proper. Just scroll down, you'll see it. Check it out. Cool. And that's coming up. That's what? June. I mean, it's less than 3 months. So come on.
Awesome.
Come hang out, watch Shazam.
And right here today, it's 3 months, and you guys watch how fast 3 months gets here.
Yeah.
Tie that back into what Bill's saying. Just
all right. That's it. All right. Follow me on Twitter at Batman on Film. Rick, what's your Twitter handle, sir?
Follow me at ShewRick, ShewRick.
All right. So, Batman on Film. Rick, we're getting a Batman film. That's what Batman on Film is all about. Batman on Film. Authoritative. Definitive.
And the Dadgum original.
All right. Stay tuned because more is coming. I'm quite sure. Enjoy the ride. We'll catch you next time.